Well, I'm at the launch party of the Hindu Metro Plus Theatre Festival, and that's where I need to be going. It's going to be fun because there's a formal inauguration, and of course there's wine, there's snacks, there's cocktails, and of course music as well by Subject to Change. So it's going to be a fun evening. Let's go. The launch party of the Hindu Metro Plus Theatre Festival was quite a theatrical event indeed, with prominent personalities from every field showing up dressed well and looking their best. It was an evening of wining and dining, and music was in the air, with a live band as well. Quite a lot to look forward to indeed. At the Hindu Metro Plus Theatre Festival party, and I have Mr. Mukund Padmanabhan, who is the Senior Associate Editor of The Hindu and also the organizer of the entire event. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so tell me about this particular edition. It is the 7th season of the Hindu Metro Plus Theatre Festival, and how has it changed from the first year?
Well, I mean, you know, we're just growing in size and ambition. This year we charted virgin territory by going to Kochi for the very first time. So we're now a festival which is in 5 cities, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Coimbatore and Kochi. And we've truly become a kind of pan-South Indian event now. So I think that's a landmark in the life of the festival.
Okay. And what's special this year? Any of the special acts that are coming in?
Well, I mean, you know, as someone who sort of curates this fest, it's hard for me to choose one act over the other, so I'd rather not do that. Except saying that we have some great stuff lined for you. There are plays from abroad and from India. There are plays that are won abroad. There are plays that have been, recognized and acclaimed. So, you know, I would say come watch all of them.
The event managers of the festival, AVM, have been associated with the event right from its inception. This year, the troupe were also staging a play and were understandably kicked about it. Well, I have Sunil from AVM with me. AVM, of course, is the event management company that puts the Metro Plus Theatre Festival together every year for the past 7 years. Pretty sure you're very excited about this year as well.
Yeah, very, very excited because over the last 7 years, the festival has grown. So originally, as we all know, it started in Chennai, then went to Hyderabad, Bangalore, and now this year we have added Cochin. Okay. And we just did Cochin last week, and apparently it's been a fantastic response. A lot of people coming and watching the shows, and we did 3 shows there, and people want the Port show, you know, which is very exciting. So yeah, growing, yeah.
And AVM also staging a play this year, and tell us a bit about that.
Well, it's like a homecoming for us because I think when the first festival happened, we did a play called Biloxi Blues, and you're part of that. And exactly 7 years later, we have been able to create a show. And we're very, very excited about the show because it is nothing like anything we have ever done before. Okay. It's like we just premiered in Bangalore, and I think the audience had to say that it's a very interactive live experiment, social experiment. It's not a play, that's what they said.
And what are the hardcore theatre enthusiasts expecting from the festival? Well, at the Hindu Metro Plus Theatre Festival party, and I have Tishani Doshi with me, who's a writer and a dancer in the city. And Tishani, what are you expecting from the Hindu Metro Plus Theatre Festival 7th season?
Well, I'm a sort of a Madras resident. I've lived here most of my life, and I'm a big theatre fan, but very selective. So I'm quite happy the Hindu brings together different kinds of plays, and I tend actually to just choose 1 or 2, and I go to those.
Okay. And you are familiar with the lineup this year?
Yes.
And so which one have you picked to actually go and watch?
Well, on the first sort of idea, I thought I would go for the Korean play because I've always missed it, and it's always been interesting to me, the idea of puppets and not using language actually to emote. And the final play, the Blue Mug Theatre Group, which also I've never seen.
Okay.
So.
What about the ones from the city, from Chennai? You don't want to see any of them, or
I've seen them. You see, and I think for me, being sort of living here, I have to deal with the idea of traffic and how many days out can I go in a row, and those are the mundane aspects of a festival because it requires you to make that commute across town every day. I live on the other side of town.
So a lot to look forward to when it comes to the festival, but tonight had no dearth of entertainment either, as the band Subject to Change took to the stage and played some lovely tunes.
See what you say.
don't expect a gathering like this to loosen up and dance like there's no tomorrow, but Subject to Change managed to get the crowd away from their martinis and onto the floor. Kudos to the band.
Tell me, girl, come on, girl. Look at how we say now, oh, yeah. Tell me, girl, come on, girl. Look at how we say now, oh, yeah.
A great evening overall and a lot of great plays to look forward to as well. The Hindu Metro Plus Theatre Fest is back with a bang. Well, the play that's going to kickstart the Hindu Metro Plus Theatre Festival is a Korean play called Kokdu, and it's by a group called Noni. I hope I'm getting that right. And I have the director and some of the cast members of the play here. So tell us a little bit about the play.
About some old man's funeral.
Okay.
Yes, we include the theater. In the theater, the puppets and the shadows and the mask play. And the Korean traditional music and Korean traditional dance in it. So come to see us.
Well, now that the party is over, it is all about the plays, and you have to go check out the plays because the Hindu Metro Plus Theatre Festival is in its 7th year, and they have some fantastic plays on offer this time around, international, national, and local as well. So make sure you go check it out. And of course, time for me to go. I had a great time. There was wine, lovely people around, and of course, lots of food as well. So nothing to complain about, but time for me to go, like I said. Ace Publications launches the book Pathfinders.